Ooh, baby, who are you doubting? A judgment in reverse, or maybe who are you blaming? Because you're the sun. You're the sun. And the reminder here is, and this is going to make sense if it makes sense, but to make sure that you are keeping yourself as the sun, the center of your world, and you're not outsourcing that to somebody else, or that blame is not making somebody else the center of your world, because that is where you're putting all of your attention and focus on. Here's the deal. It feels like you are returning again to a similar situation that you've been in before. It's almost like, well, this cycle is kind of restarting. I see 10 in reverse, I see 10 upright. There's almost this battle of like knowing yourself and feeling yourself and feeling like the center of your world, but then also this conflict of like, here we go again. The moon, be careful that you're not seeing things that are not truly there, right? I also get this sense that the sun and the moon, interesting, and these are all like major cards that came out in a row, and then with the Hermit, there's so many major cards here. I feel like there is a lot of clarity coming in regards to maybe some of the stuff that I see somebody just stuffing stuff in a closet of, I'll deal with that later. Feelings, disappointments, resentments, all of it, I'll deal with that later. And that time is now to unpack. But the reminder is, be careful that you are not seeing things that are not there, especially as we are returning back to what seems like the same old thing, this cycle restarting. You're being brought back through this loop to clear out anything that is still, that you're still attached to. The Hermit. And this period of solitude is really helping you pull apart from those attachments. Again, you are the sun, and not for nothing, but the way that I read that is that trumps all of this. This is part of what you're going through, but at the end of the day, dude, you are so magnetic. You are so powerful. And you've got everything, right? 4 of Cups. You might be feeling a little demotivated. You might be feeling a little too preoccupied. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I just got the message because I felt it in my heart. Don't close off your heart. Don't close off your heart through this process. This doubt, this blame, this feeling like, God, I'm here again. Don't see things that are not there. Don't close off your heart. I'm going to say it again for the millionth time. You are the sun. Then the Fool came out. You know you're on a new journey. You know you're on a new journey, and this time it's going to take you, the Sun and the Fool, very Aries, very childlike, very fire energy. The 7 of Cups. This journey is going to require you, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, yeah, let's step back to gain some fucking perspective. Sometimes we revisit the same old kind of cycles, and especially now during this season, we will. We're in retrograde. We've got to take a look at some of these things that we still have roots with, attachments and stories too. But there's a fresh fucking start, and that is filled with curiosity and adventure and excitement. Step back to gain perspective. Yes, new beginnings can be scary, but pull back a little bit. This is the birthplace of creation. The Death card. Growth always means leaving something behind because you've got to make space. You've got to make space. We cut the dead ends to make space for growth, for abundance, to bloom, to sprout, all of that, right? And then the last card that came out, where was it? The bottom of the deck, the world. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major cards out of 3, 6, 9. You've got some major themes going on in your life right now. Some major things that you are clearing out. It is a death process. And you are starting on a new journey. Every ending starts a new beginning. Remind yourself that the fool, that's you, baby, right? But not a fool in a negative sense. You're the sun. You're the sun. Remind yourself, I am not, I'm not going to see things that are not there. I'm not going to take the bait of those past programs and thoughts. You're the sun. The world is here for you. Well, this is not an easy process. This is a one hopeful message. Sit with the doubt. Sit with the blame. Don't bypass it, but remind yourself who you are and what you're doing, because it's brave. It's brave. All of these major cards and major themes coming out speaks to a very powerful person who alchemizes and transforms themselves. Keep fucking going.